So now familiar with all the cards, feeling connected with them.
Ma'am, now are you hearing the echo? Is the echo?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. So today we'll understand the tarot spreads.
Okay.
During the Angel Tarot card reading course, I have explained that you can make your own spread, and I have explained you some 1 card reading, 2 card readings, 3, 5 and 7 is something like that. But now I'll share one book with you which is called 365 Tarot Spreads.
Okay.
And as I've told you, you can go on my channel and you can see that there are some mini tarot lessons which are posted free of cost, which has some tarot spreads explained as in sample readings. And then I have 9-10 lessons already posted on YouTube channel for silver member and above. But then you don't need to do that, because but I will explain you some of the spreads here so that you can have an idea what is a spread and how you can use it during the reading. Okay. So what happened? What is a tarot spread? First we need to understand. So tarot spread is simply a pattern, or you can call it a layout in which you place the drawn cards. Okay. And based on that pattern and layout, you can assign a specific meaning or theme or a sentence or a paragraph. You can combine the cards and see how the story is forming, or you can do one thing, you can read one by one and you can decide that what you're going to read from that particular card. For example, if you're doing a 7-card reading, so while a client has asked you a question, say client want to have an overview about the career, or client want to have an overview about the relationship, and while picking up the card, you will put an intention that I'm pulling out the 7 cards, and from the first card I want to read the base of the relationship. From the second card I will want to read that how it is going right now, so and so. You can make it in your mind and then you can read it accordingly. That is called making your own layouts and mix and matching. But then there are some spreads which has been designed in a manner, like for example, I have 20 years of experience and I write a book, and I, based on my experience, I design some spreads. So as per these, some of the old authors and some of the people who have introduced the tarot card into the world has designed some of the common spreads. So I shared a book which has 365 spreads. With gradually and slowly during your practice, you can go through that. If something is of your use or something is like you can implement in your readings. Okay. But now understand the 3-card spread which speaks about the past, present and future. It is a very common spread where we take out the 3 cards in the reading. We call it a bread and butter of the tarot reading. How it works? You shuffle, you draw 3 cards and then lay them out side by side in a line. Like you shuffle. I hope you have shuffled the card properly.
Yeah.
Shuffle, and then there are 2 ways. Sometimes you shuffle 1 card, then 2 card, wherever you feel like your intuition is drawing to pick up the cards. The other way is you spread the card like this, I've told you, on the table, and then you just move your left hand on the cards like this and pick up one by one, 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Yeah.
So for example, I have taken 3 cards, past, present and future. Now past, present and future of what? One is a common thing, like you take out a past, present, future. One is like a client is asking about a career, client is asking about a relationship, client is asking about certain things like how I'm going to build my house and something like that. So you'll have to see that what spread is going to fit into the client's question. Again, I'm mentioning that I'm teaching you the spreads, but do not get lost into the meanings and theory things
Okay.
while doing the reading. These are just for the extra knowledge and it will nourish your readings. Okay?
Okay.
So the card 1 is a past, which speaks about the foundation of the event and the energy leading to the current situation. What was the energy which leads to the current situation? Card 2 is the present, which speaks about the current state of the querent. Querent, we call it the person who is asking the question. That is a querent. The person who is asking the question, putting the question is a client, is a querent. And the core of the matter or the immediate challenge. Now, when we say card, future card, the third one, it speaks about the potential outcome based on the past and the present, the next step or the energy that will emerge. Remember, the future is always, fluid. It can change as per what karmas you do right now.
Okay.
And you can change the themes also. Like you can take out 3 cards and you can make it, instead of past, present, future, you can make it situation, obstacle, advice. You can make it body, mind, spirit. So the key is to decide on the positional meanings before you lay the cards down.
Okay.
Understood? Any question?
No, ma'am.
1 minute, huh? So tarot mini lessons ke short. Okay, so this is the mm, 1 minute. Let me see. See, I'm sharing some videos with you which speaks about some of the spreads, the layouts, and you can study it. But you studied it later after the class.
Okay.
I'll be explaining some and some more, and then I've shared the book also with you. Okay. Yeah, where you click this link now, you will go into my channel, and then there is a playlist also, tarot mini lessons.
Okay.
Okay, so now understand the Celtic cross spread, which is a very common spread.
Okay.
So Celtic cross is arguably the most famous and comprehensive spread. It is used when a querent has a complex problem. If a client has a complex problem and you need a deep analysis and multi-layered look at the contributive factor, it uses 10 cards. Okay. So structure is, it has 2 main components. One is the center cross, card 1 to 6, dealing with the core issue. And then card 7 to 10 is dealing with the staff and verticulum column, dealing with the external forces and eventual outcome. So what it says, the card 1 says the present of the situation. Then card 2 is the challenge, card 3 is the foundation, card 4 is the conscious mind, card 5 is the past, card 6 is the future, then 7 to 10 is the self, environment, hopes and fears, and final outcome.
Okay.
You understood what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
For example, let's take an example. Let's do a 10 card reading. Okay? Shuffle the cards. Let us do some 10 card readings about your career. Okay? So you want to know that how your career is forming into this field, right?
Okay.
So let us take 10 cards, okay?
Okay.
So one we'll put in center, and then second, third, fourth, second in the left of the card, third on the top of the card, fourth on the below the card, and fifth on the right of the card. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 we put in side of the card. I'll share a screenshot that how does the layout look like.
Okay.
Okay. Now the screen is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is showing on the screen?
Google.
Acha, theek hai, okay. Now I'll take out the Celtic cross spread and see how it is formed. This is a layout. First,
Okay.
second, third, fourth. I think this one is the better one. First, above the first there is second,
Okay.
okay, and then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Got it?
Okay.
Now the author who has been designed this is a very common spread, so it is available everywhere. And now the author, the Celtic cross who has designed this cross, they are formed in a way that from the first card you will see that querent, second card obstacle, third card influences, root. But now we can modify it. For example, I've taken 10 cards for your career. So I can, based on my attention, I want to open all the cards and I want to see it as a combined rather than reading everything from the single card. You got my point? I am mixing matching. So I will be reading from first to 5 or first to 6. I will be reading the base, what is the obstacles, what is the subconscious mind stating, what is the challenges, what is the benefits. 1 minute, huh? Okay? So now we'll open the card. Let us open the cards and let us see how your career is forming. The first card is the Empress. The second card is the Death. Third is the Magician. Fourth is the Page of Pentacle. Then I got Knight of Wands. And then I got this Nine of Swords. So I have not opened yet the 7 to 10. I have opened 1 to 6. So these cards are showing, the Empress card shows that you have that nurturing ability and quality and sensitivity, that you can coach the people, you can make a difference in the people's life. So this Empress shows that you are best suited to the profession and your past experiences and the energies which you have got by the past, from your past births or maybe your past upbringing and something like that, is completely positive and make a positive change in your other people's life. Now the second card is of Death. So Death here is suggesting, what I am intuitively getting is that you have to end one cycle of your life to get completely into this. There are certain things in your life which is hanging, which is still you want to end, and still you want to like there are certain, you cannot do 2-3 things at one go. So you'll have to decide a focus, and then according to that focus you'll have to move further in your career, especially when we are taking the Celtic cross for his career. Now the third and fourth card is the Magician and Page of Pentacle. You have the resources, you have the capabilities, you are learning. So all the resources like on the table, like Pentacles or everything, all the 5 directions will help you, will favor you. Page of Pentacles, new opportunities and money and growth is coming. But then the Knight of Wands, which is coming in the reverse section, is showing a little struggle. And then the Nine of Swords is showing that you might have facing some fears, some depression, or some anxieties of your own, which you have to heal before you completely come. There is something which is inside you which stops you, or which may create a small hindrance time to time. So that are the obstacles which you have to overcome. Now we'll open the 7 to 10 card, which is the final outcome. So wow. So the final outcome, the 10th card is of Sun. The 8th card is of that 9 of Cups. And then 7th card is Page of Cups, which shows the hope, which shows that you will be able to overcome with this within 2-3 months if you try, keep on harding. Then 9 of Cups shows a happy family. You will get a support of your family, maybe your spouse, maybe your kids. And a new beginning card is a Fool. And then Sun is the success and victory.
Okay.
Got? This is how we do the reading. And based on the cross questions of the clients, you can answer them.
Okay.
Now it's clear?
Yeah. Ma'am, like healing anxiety, depression, like I have like how to come out of it, like only healing helps, right? Meditations and
Meditations helps. You can do the Reiki healings.
okay.
Reiki healing will help you out.
Okay.
Reiki will, because it happens all due to the lack of energy.
Okay.
Okay. So now coming to the wait a minute. There are few other spreads like this.
Okay.
Now if you open this spreads book, you will get ample of spreads.
Okay.
From the protection spread to wealth spread. So you can use that layout and merge it into your readings. Not necessarily you have to do that, but you can just read out and see what goes, and those who are meant for you and those you can resonate, you will remember that. Okay? So now we'll come to the practical things. Reading part.
Okay.
Actual reading. Shuffle the card properly. There should not be 2-3 cards of the same thing. Shuffle it properly. And as I've told you in the angel card reading is, okay, so there is an important part which is how to decorate your tarot table. So there are certain mandatory things which you need to have because that will energize your cards, and that will bring the, I would say, ki accuracy in the readings. For example, as I've told you, you should always keep, store or spread your card on a velvet cloth.
Okay.
Or a, I would say, satin cloth, satin velvet or silk cloth. Because velvet and silk maintain the energies of the cards. That's why we are always use this kind of velvet pouches to keep the cards.
Okay.
Right? So there should be a proper table which is dedicated to tarot. You should not be using that table for anything else.
Okay.
Keep your cards clean. Do not use your cards with the dirty hands. Do not allow others to touch your cards. Keep it in a velvet pouch. And on the table, you can keep some candles, some crystals. If you believe in some idol, you can keep a idol photo. Like I have kept this Ganesh ji. For example, my tarot table has this Ganesh ji. And
Okay.
my tarot table has this Lord Krishna, right?
Okay.
And then I have kept some crystals, some crystal wands, and I have also kept this Tibetan bell. I clean my cards with this. Okay, and then I always keep a manifestation menu or a manifestation check in front of me, so that I know that what is my target, what is I'm manifesting, what I want to achieve. And then a nice cloth, satin cloth. Your card should be there. You can keep a small globe also. You can see in the videos that I always light the candles. And then I have some crystal balls which increases the intuition, which is kept on the side table of my tarot table, which I sometimes sit and hold for some time after the class or before the class to take that intuitive energies from the labradorite balls. So these are the things which you can use. But your tarot table should be decorated well, because when a client arises, and even when you're doing the tarot reading, it's all an energy game. The more and more positive energy you will generate in your rooms or in your table or in your around, then the more and more intuitively and more accuracy you will bring into your readings.
Okay.
And after the tarot reading, cord cutting and cleansing of the space is mandatory. That I have already taught you.
Okay.
Now we'll move to the readings. We'll do some readings today, and then
Okay.
we'll start with the Osho Gen tomorrow, and then
Okay.
we'll do some combined readings.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. How many cards should I pick?
I'll tell you. 1 minute. First, you'll have to ask who is the client and what is the client question. Then only you will pick the card. Na, for whom you are reading. Tell me for
Okay.
whom you are reading now.
I didn't think anything, like I
Then you just spread the card and how
many.
many cards. So for the reading, you need, what is the mandatory things for the reading? Tarot cards, your table, you yourself in that state of mind, and then the most important thing is the person who's asking the question.
The question.
है ना? Right? So what I'm doing is I'm just keeping the camera off, because the practical session is going, and we are not recording the practical questions, because sometimes we do have some people asking their personal things. Meanwhile, I have already recorded some practical sessions in Angel. The people can learn from there.
Okay.